Good morning, everyone. Well, we are going to see a weak cold front push into the state today before it fizzles out, so we do have to talk about a rain chance, but not for the morning commute today. 8 a.m. this morning, it's going to be completely dry. In fact, I don't see the rain chance beginning until about 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. That's when we'll first see a few stray showers start to pop up. I think the best chance of a shower or weak storm will be late this afternoon. There's a chance everywhere, but I will say this chance is slightly higher in the eastern part of the state than the western part of the state. See how there's a little bit more green showing up in eastern Iowa versus western Iowa? And that's because this front is actually going to have a little bit more strength across the northeastern part of the state. It's actually going to fizzle out as it pushes into the southwestern part of the state. So if we're going to see showers and storms, the most likely place is farther to the east versus the west, but everyone technically has a small chance. High temperatures today, I think most of us are going to see mid to upper 80s for highs. Some might just top out in the low 80s, getting on the cool side of the front, very weak front, a little bit faster. For the central and western part of the state, there is not going to be much wind, but just like the front is having more of an impact in the eastern part of the state as far as the rain goes, we're also going to see breezy conditions in eastern Iowa, including the Quad Cities. So the peak of the activity late this afternoon, still a little bit, 8 o'clock this evening as the front fizzles out, but we're past the peak of the activity, and I do think any remaining showers will fizzle out by 10 o'clock. Then for the rest of the night, you can see where the front having more of an impact. Look at that low around 60 in Dubuque and Davenport, but as you go to the west and south, notice not as cool, transitioning to lows in the mid-60s and then the upper 60s. Clear to mostly clear skies, I think, in most locations, a few spots with partly cloudy skies. And that's going to be the story for tomorrow, too, with the cloud cover. No chance of rain. In the eastern part of the state, generally partly cloudy. In the western part of the state, generally mostly sunny. And look at in the eastern part of the state, temperatures are basically the same or maybe even a degree or two cooler than today. But because the front not reaching the southwestern part of the state, the warm-up continues. We're talking about high temperatures in the low to mid 90s and the opposite winds for tomorrow. So not much wind in the eastern and central part of the state, but do have to call it breezy in western Iowa.